all, it's James Johnson, aka Sulfur Blade, and I'm here for a video that I want to pose to you about our presidential debate that just happened. It was a good one. It was a really good one. Trump kicked ass. And I think Biden dug himself a pretty deep grave. And that's basically what this video is Biden digging himself a deep grave. So let's go ahead and start off. Yeah, let's go with this one right here.
His own national security advisor told him that what is happening with his buddy, I will. His buddy, Rudy Giuliani, he's being used as a Russian pawn. He's being fed information that is Russian, that is not true. And then what happens? Nothing happens. And then you find out that everything that's going on here about Russia is wanting to make sure that I do not get elected the next president of the United States because they know I know them. And they...
So, you just heard him say that his own national security advisor, or the director of national intelligence, told him that it was Russian disinformation. And again, the what we're talking about is the Hunter Biden, now Joe Biden scandal, because it's escalated since a few days ago. Here's the exact person he just referenced.
Some of the people that complain the most about intelligence being politicized are the ones politicizing intelligence. And unfortunately, in this case, it is Adam Schiff, the chairman of the House Intelligence Committee, who, as you pointed out on Friday, said that the intelligence community believes that Hunter Biden's laptop and the emails on it are part of some Russian disinformation campaign. Let me be clear. The intelligence community doesn't believe that because there's no intelligence that supports that. And we have shared no intelligence with Chairman Schiff or any other member of Congress that Hunter Biden's laptop is part of some Russian disinformation campaign. It's simply not true. And this is exactly what I said I would stop when I became the Director of National Intelligence. And
all right, so there you have it. First lie debunked. Okay, let's go with the next one. How about, I think it's this one. Yeah.
And it should have never happened. And I think you owe an explanation to the American people. Why is it? Somebody just had a news conference a little while ago who was essentially supposed to work with you and your family, but what he said was damning. And regardless of me, I think you have to clean it up and talk to the American people. Maybe you can do it right now.
Vice President Biden, you may respond. 30 seconds. And then I do want to follow up on the election security.
I have not taken a penny from any foreign source ever in my life. We learned that this president paid 50 times the tax in China, has a secret bank account with China.
All right, so he goes into deflection mode. But he did not take a penny from anyone in his life.
Charisma stuff, there wasn't a lot of public knowledge about it. It was always sort of...
All right, this guy, Mike McCormick, was Joe Biden's stenographer. So he was the vice president's stenographer, and he has some insight on what happened.
Joe's going into Ukraine. He's fixing this thing. So basically what happened was, what really raised the red flags for me and the whole Burisma deal, in the middle of April 2014, after Joe has gone into Poland, Hunter is a sketchy guy. He's been red flagged with getting a $3.5 million transfer of money from Moscow from a sketchy person there. He's been he got kicked out of the Navy Reserve for a positive cocaine test. Everybody in the White House would know both those things. They had a meeting in the White House in the Roosevelt Room on April 15th, 2014. Barack Obama and senior administration officials, David Axelrod was one of them. They had a meeting without Joe Biden there. The very next morning, out of that meeting, David Axelrod has a one-on-one, last-minute set up with Joe Biden personally in the Naval Observatory. To me, that says Barack Obama and his brain trust knew Joe Biden was cutting a side deal in Burisma. They wanted him to stop it. They sent Axelrod in to say, don't do it. Joe Biden ignored him. 4 hours after that meeting with Axelrod at Naval Observatory, Joe Biden had a meeting in his West Wing office with Devon Archer, Hunter Biden's business partner. These are all documented in White House visitor logs that I put in my book. This isn't material that's coming from Ukraine.
All right, so this doesn't directly say that Joe Biden made money off the deal, but it most certainly implies that Joe Biden knew about the business that his son was involved in, because why else would he be talking to his son's business partner? Which is another lie that Joe Biden has now officially been caught in. He claimed that he knew nothing, but we're just going on the things he said in the debate here. And the last one that I want to show you.
I hope he does look at me, because what's happening here is, you know who I am, you know who he is, you know his character, you know my character, you know our reputations for honor and telling the truth. I am anxious to have this race. I am anxious to see this take place. The character of the country is on the ballot. Our character is on the ballot. Look at us closely.
Let me ask
That's a pretty bold statement to make when only like 2 hours before Joe Biden says that, this whistleblower comes forward.
Both in this country and abroad. I'm making this statement to set the record straight about the involvement of the Biden family, Vice President Biden, his brother Jim Biden, and his son Hunter Biden in dealings with the Chinese. I have heard Joe Biden say that he's never discussed business with Hunter. That is false. I have firsthand knowledge about this because I directly dealt with the Biden family, including Joe Biden. I have also heard that Vice President Biden said on Tuesday that Senator Ron Johnson, the chair of the Senate Homeland Security Committee, should be ashamed for suggesting that Biden family sought to profit from their name. Well, here are the facts I know, and everything I'm saying is corroborated by emails, WhatsApp chats, agreements, documents, and other evidence. And the American people can judge for themselves. I brought, I guess, for record, 3 phones that spanned the years 2015 through 2018. These phones have never been held by anybody else besides myself. I was told this past Sunday by somebody who was also involved in this matter that if I went public this information, it would bury all of us, man. The Bidens included. I have no wish to bury anyone. I've never been political. The few contributions I have made have been to Democrats. But what I am is a patriot and a veteran. To protect my family name and my business reputation, I need to ensure that the true facts are out there. In late 2015, I was approached by James Gilliar, whom I had known for many years, about joining him in a deal which he said would involve the Chinese state-owned enterprise CEFC China Energy and what he called one of the most prominent families in the United States. I was informed first by Gilliar and then by Hunter Biden and by Rob Walker, who was working with the Bidens, that the Bidens wanted to form a new entity with CFC, which was to invest in infrastructure, real estate, and technology in the U.S. and around the world. And the entity would initially be capitalized with $10 million and then grow to billions of dollars of investment capital. After months of discussion I agreed at Gilliar and Hunter Biden's request to become CEO of the entity to be called Sinohawk. Sino representing the Chinese side, Hawk representing Hunter Biden's brother Bo's favorite animal. And between February and May 2017, we exchanged numerous emails, documents, and WhatsApp messages concerning Sinohawk and its potential business. On May 2nd, 2017, the night before Joe Biden was to appear at the Milken Conference, I was introduced to Joe Biden by Jim Biden and Hunter Biden.
Boom.
At my approximately hour-long meeting with Joe that night, we discussed the Biden's history, the Biden's family business plans with the Chinese, with which he was plainly familiar, at least at a high level. After that meeting, I had numerous communications with Hunter, Walker, Gilliar, and Jim Biden regarding the allocation of the equity ownership of Sinohawk. On May 13, 2017, I received an email concerning allocation of equity, which says 10% held by H for the big guy. In that email, there's no question that H stands for Hunter, big guy for his father, Joe Biden, and Jim for Jim Biden. In fact, Hunter often referred to his father as the big guy or my chairman. On numerous occasions, it was made clear to me that Joe Biden's involvement was not to be mentioned in writing, but only face-to-face. In fact, I was advised by Gilliar and Walker that Hunter and Jim Biden were paranoid about keeping Joe Biden's involvement secret. I also had a disagreement with Hunter about the funds CFC was contributing to Sinohawk. Hunter wanted $5 million of those funds to go to himself and his family, so he wanted the funds wired directly to an entity affiliated with him. I objected because that was contrary to our written agreements concerning Sinohawk. He said, referring to the chairman, his father, that CFC was really investing in the Biden family, that he held the Trump card, and that he was the one putting his family legacy on the line. He also said to me on May 17th, 2017, that CFC wanted to be my partner, to be partner with the Bidens. During these negotiations, I repeated to Hunter and others that Sinohawk could not be Hunter's personal piggy bank. And I demanded that proper corporate governance procedures be implemented for capital distributions. Hunter became very upset with me. CFC through July 2017 was assuring me the funds would be transferred to Sinohawk, but they were never sent to our company. Instead, I found out from Senator Johnson's September report that the $5 million was sent in August 2017 to entities affiliated with Hunter. Tomorrow, I will be meeting with the Senate committee members concerning this matter, and I will be providing to the FBI the devices which contain the evidence corroborating what I have said. So I will not be taking any questions at this time.
And there you have it. So, let's just kind of rewind this one again and look at it one more time.
I ran because of you. I ran because of Barack Obama, because you did a poor job. If I thought you did a good job, I would have never run. I would have never run. I ran because of you. I'm looking at you now. You're a politician. I ran because of you.
All right, Vice President Biden, your response to that, and then I do have some questions for both of you.
Well, I tell you what, I hope he does look at me, because what's happening here is, you know who I am, you know who he is, you know his character, you know my character, you know our reputations for honor and telling the truth. I am anxious to have this race. I am anxious to see this take place. The character of the country is on the ballot. Our character is on the ballot. Look at us closely.
Let me ask some follow-up, please.
So, yeah, if the character is on the ballot, and we know Joe Biden's reputation for telling the truth is he doesn't tell the truth. He's lied through his teeth for many years now, evidently. Yeah, I think it's obvious who needs to be voted for. Anyway, I'm James Johnson, aka Sulfurblade. This is my content. Hopefully you're enjoying it. If so, please leave a like and subscribe. And until the next time, all, peace.